Hi guys, how are you? My name is Penelope, the African Princess. Thank you so much for following our page. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscription button so that you can get to hear all the latest on our YouTube channel. If you haven't followed our Facebook page and our TikTok, feel free to follow us on every other social media platform as Penelope, the African Princess. I'm an advocate for the girl child. My objective is to make the world a better place for every girl child. Let's talk politics. We always invite you to say, let's go and vote. Let's strive to change our Zimbabwe. Surprisingly, the shocking news that came along, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it to say Tinashe Mtarisi Nash Paints is having problems with electricity cut down in Zimbabwe. Well, I haven't been in Zimbabwe for a while. I've always assumed there was no electricity, especially for people working as businesses. I've assumed all business people they've gone green. When I mean they've gone green, I mean they've put in their solar panels. Who hasn't? Who isn't doing that? We have a whole lot of business people in South Africa, in the SADC region, in the whole world. You go to China, you go to Canada, you come to Africa, people have gone green, you put in the solar panel. So my advice to Tinashe Mtarisi at this particular moment would be, it's unfortunate electricity is going and you need your company to be running. But my brother, this is what I need to say to you. Invest in the go green. You go off grid. You will not need ZESA at any particular time. You can get a 50 kV three-phase inverters, batteries, they are ready to go. You get a good installer. At any particular time, this is what we're saying. When I always say to people, we learn from things that are happening from people that we know. We've always assumed Tinashe was a businessman, he's a billionaire, he's got everything happening on his sleeve. And then we hear, I'm closing the business. We've been affected with the power cuts. What do we learn, Zimbabweans? The problem, if you have your business running and if you can afford it, invest in solar panels, go green. Everyone is doing it in the world. It's not a Zimbabwean issue. Yes, we're having problems in Zimbabwe, but electricity is a problem in the whole world. And what are people doing? Go green. In Zimbabwe, I guess a lot of people are so reluctant about it. This is what I want people to learn from the whole aspect of going green and how best can you give back to your country since we have shortages of electricity. We are at that point where we're saying, Zimbabweans, we can invest in solar panels. You can actually do solar panel in fields, plantations, solar plantations. You can invest in solar plantations and get as much power as you can, and then you can sell your umbani or your ZESA or your electricity back to ZESA. You can sell back to Eskom, wherever you're watching. It could be in Zimbabwe and South Africa. I live between the two countries. So I'll talk about Eskom and I'll talk about ZESA. It is time where we as the business people in our generation started investing also in electricity. This is the time. If you haven't heard, right now in South Africa, right now even in Zimbabwe, we can start. Let's invest in solar panels. You're running a business, don't wait for Eskom to say, or ZESA to come and switch off, and then you blame the business to say, my business failed because there was no electricity. Lithium batteries are here in Africa. Solar panels are here. Inverters are on the market. Three-phase, 100 kilowatts you can put. 100 kV you can put. 200 panels you can put. They can run your three-phase. Any machinery, you can do it on the inverter and your batteries. So don't hesitate to invest. The nice thing about investing, you completely forget about your solar bill, your electricity bill. Tinashe, I know you've been going through headaches and headaches. We previously witnessed where your building went under fire, and now you've been affected with the electricity. My brother, what I can advise you is you can start small with a number of certain panels so that you have all your other machineries that are running on low voltage. They can be going. And then as you grow, you give it a period of time to say, I'm going to invest. I know plus or minus, you're going to put 100 million rands into it. You can do the math into the US dollars. Try to buy your own material and then you request people to come and do the labor. If you can, I'm a registered installer, so you can also holler me. I'll be able to give you a discount since we are friends on Facebook. I'm being a good business person. I'm looking out on the people that are going to be stopped going to work because of the electricity problems that we have in Zimbabwe. So, as my brother, I know things are hard, but you can start off by putting the solar panels. We rally behind you. Every Zimbabwean rally behind you because you have proved to us, the young entrepreneurs, to say it can happen. And when we see you having hardships, we are crying behind you. We are rallying to say, don't give up, keep pushing. There are other alternative ways to continue running your businesses. I love you and I hope you will be able to solve. If anything, Tinashem Tarisi, if the hard, if the expenses are too much for you, I will do the installation for you for free, just to make sure all the other workers are going to work. You get the panels, you get the inverter, get 3-phase inverters, get your solar panels, get your batteries. I will do the installation for free. Not because I'm doing it for you, but I'm doing it for the guys, the workers that are at your place. They need to come to work. Work needs to go. You feed in 100 of other people under you. And it's only fair for us also to stand up to say, okay, how best can we help with the situation? I love you and I hope everything gets in order. Guys, any other business people that are out there, I know you've got your businesses running. People are running farms, people are running all different kinds of their businesses. Try to invest in the solar panels. You've got your solar panels running, you've got your inverters running. The headache of not having electricity becomes kancane. I love you and I hope to see you on the rebound.